Hello everybody, welcome to my new devlog on Colonials Programme. So basically, I'm working on an expansion to my existing building slash puzzle game, and I thought this would be something nice to try out. So if you didn't know about Colonials Programme, it's basically this game where you build buildings, harvest resources, turn them into even more advanced resources, and then try to complete the objectives for each stage of the game. And today I'm going to be adding a new expansion which adds basically more machines, more resources for you to harvest and to build. So let's start with our current logo, which is currently looking a bit flat. I wish to improve this for our new expansion, so let's get to work. So I gone ahead and finished up the logo over here. As you can see, it's just adding a bunch of shadows and drop shadows and painting in the new rocket. So I think this looks quite good compared to what we had previously. So yeah. So I opened up Unity, and as you can see, I added in the new logo to our game. But if we hop into the game now, the next step is to basically add a bunch of icons to represent the new things that we're gonna add. As you can see over here, I've already prepared a space for them. So let's get to it. So now that all the icons and their animations are done, I'm gonna start work on the new machines that we plan to add to the game. Prior to this, I've already added one of the new machines, which is the shuttle. You can see the rockets going up right now, and after a while, they'll land back down and give you this new resource called cobalt. Anyway, now we're gonna work on the next machine, which is called the workshop. It basically produces advanced resources like tools and luxuries. Right now you can see it isn't working, so let's get to work then. Right now the machine is working. As you can see, it has this little panel over there. Of course, there's a little exclamation mark over it, which basically means that it's missing a resource. In this case, it's cobalt. But if we go ahead and hack in some cobalt, of course, then it should be producing tools right now. Of course, I'm getting a lot of errors right now, but that's a simple fix. So the last thing we're gonna do today is to add the next building, which is called a depot. Now it's a bit complex, but what it does is it takes tools and then it turns colonists into engineers and creates this orange grid. The buildings within this orange grid will gain bonuses depending on how many engineers there are inside the depot. So I'm gonna have to go implement that. So after a lot of work, you can see that the depot is finally working. You can go ahead and add engineers to it, and as a result it will consume tools to produce the orange grid. So there's just one last thing left to do, and that's to actually add the engineers inside. Here's a little sneak peek of the little entity that we're gonna add inside the game. So finally everything's working just nice right now, and you can see I've added a nice little counter for the engineers at the top, and if you look closely you can actually see the little engineers are roaming around your colony. So that's it for this devlog. I'm definitely planning to do more of these as we progress on with our expansion here. If you're interested in learning more about the game, please check out the links in the description. Other than that, I hope you had a nice time, and goodbye.